Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Solana family. Appreciate you guys for tuning in on a day-to-day basis. Just cannot thank you enough. I know I sound like a broken record, but you guys mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys realize that. But anyhow, if you're looking across the board, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board, especially for altcoins. Altcoins are outpacing Bitcoin right now, which will definitely take, but that can change. Even though you're seeing a lot of coins popping up right now, your portfolio might look green. You don't want to take that for granted and actually do lock some profits in, because dominance is still quite high, and that can change in a snap of a finger. So that's something that I want to kind of point out before we even get any further. But anyhow, if you're looking at Solana, it's up 1.1%, so we'll take that, outpacing Bitcoin. Again, we'll take that. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with Solana and what we could expect going into Sunday morning. So before I get started, as always, guys, at this point that I'm just going to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. It's not a Crypto ZX update if I don't say the disclaimer, and I'm sure my OGs know that. But anyhow, if you're looking at the price, $156.05, so not much has changed for its price, and that's really nice to see. But could that change? Obviously, when I pull out the charts, we can kind of analyze the charts and see what is happening. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.68 billion. So great. That's definitely awesome. But before we get into any further, I want to talk about this. So 22 hours ago, I asked you guys, the community members, to really see what people are feeling. So I said, last few days have been insane, which it has been. Like, depending on if you have been active, I'm sure you guys know that. And if you picked up the bloodbath, I'm sure you guys are smiling right now, because a lot of projects have pumped up quite a bit. Look at Sui token, just based off of Grayscale Trust announcement, that thing went up almost 100% over the course of the last 4 days alone. But anyhow, if you're looking at it, you can see what coins are you buying right now, and 877 votes have come in. If you want to take part of this, and if you don't want to miss these polls, hit that bell icon, and every time I upload or every time I ask, a poll, you will get notified. But anyhow, looking at this, you can see Solana didn't come at the top. Usually we do tend to see that, as you know, if you've been following the channel. Retail interest is obvious. So of course, in some of my updates, I say retail interest is not there, and that's correct. In some of the projects, the retail interest is not there. But for some specific ones right now, you're starting to see retail talking about it. And Solana is one of them. And obviously, Caspa is one of the ones that a lot of people talk about. XRP, obviously, nothing has changed regarding that. But in terms of the broader retail interest is concerned, it's just not there as of now. That means retail is still not here. It's more people that have been in this space for quite some time, or that are like massive institutions, pretty much them running the game as of now. So you could see Solana is right behind Caspa. So interest is a little lower than expected. But let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. But as far as its ecosystem it's about $5 billion. So, this number is picking up like it never went below that. So if you want to kind of put this into perspective, we have seen about $1 billion flow into the Solana ecosystem over the course of the last 4 to 5 days alone. And that is massive, $1 billion. And that's a market cap of some coins out there. So not small money that we're talking about, guys, not small money at all. But looking at Bitcoin dominance index, as I've said earlier in the update, let's not get too excited right now. Dominance is a little lower, and I know some people are going to be like, hey, Crypto ZX, you say when the dominance goes down, it's a great time. Not necessarily. For altcoins, you do need to see the dominance falling quite a bit in order for us to have that highly anticipated altcoin rally. But what has happened today was, as dominance went down, Bitcoin actually went up. Reverse. Remember what happens when that occurs. When that happens, you do tend to see altcoins outpacing Bitcoin. And easiest way to kind of get that confirmation is just looking across the board. Literally, majority of these coins right now are outpacing Bitcoin. Look at Ohm, 4.4%, EOS, 2.6%, Uni, 1.2%, Rune, AKT, Near, APT, Doge, Fetch. You guys get the idea. While Bitcoin's only up 0.6%. So I want you guys to keep that into mind. But if you're looking at Bitcoin, I did emphasize on the channel how important it is for the price of Bitcoin to stay above 60K, and I'm very impressed. We're in the weekend. On the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual due to the CME gaps being closed, but look at it for yourself. Third day in a row, Bitcoin's price was able to actually hold above the support. And the craziest thing is we didn't even retest the 60K mark. And that is beautiful. So if the same thing happens tomorrow, if we get a close Sunday close, above the 60K, I do expect, unless of course some news comes out and that shakes the market, that's obviously not in anyone's control. I do expect that we do see actually Bitcoin heading back to that 62K high that we made for ourselves just on August 8th. So let's see what happens. Right now, obviously, time is what we need, but let's take a look at what's happening with Solana right now. So Solana is looking beautiful as always. And you guys know if it wasn't looking beautiful, I'd say it. I'd be straight up with you guys. But as of now, Sol is looking amazing. You're kind of seeing a very similar price pattern playing out for Sol and Bitcoin. So we did see the price of Solana actually closing its daily candle also 3 days in a row. Yes, guys, you heard that correct. 3 days in a row above the 150 support level, and that is beautiful to see. So pretty much the target that I have for Sol right now is the $162 price point. Could we see the dominance falling down going into Sunday a little bit? Whales kind of come and shake out some of the weekends, possibly. Could we see that? What would be the realistic target? So I could see dominance falling down to 57%, and believe it or not, that is quite a bit. If it falls down to that, and Bitcoin continues to maybe retest even 62 to 66K, 62.6K, if that happens, I do expect Sol to re-enter into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. But this time around, I do believe that Sol could actually retest the $166 price point. And that's a $10 increase within its price as far as the USD value goes. And that would be a move of about 6%. And that is a realistic, price target for Solana in the immediate short term. And that honestly can even happen tomorrow if what I just said happens. If dominance falls down and Bitcoin goes up to that 62 or 63K mark, I do expect that, we do see Solana retesting the $166 price point. And if it's able to get above that, great. That could mean that, we could see Solana rallying this upcoming week ahead of us. And it would really be a crazy daily close if Bitcoin is able to close above $64,000 tomorrow. So again, obviously we do have quite a few hours left. I would say pretty much a whole day left for us to see that happen. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully that does happen. And if it does happen, I'm very confident that you do see the market moving towards the upside going into this upcoming week ahead of us. Fingers crossed that we don't hear anything negative about the stock market or any other thing that will impact the price of Bitcoin. I'm just solely basing it off of what we're seeing right now, not obviously considering news that could potentially happen. Obviously, that's not in our control, and that's why we don't talk about it. But anyhow, that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.